South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magda Wing, Chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. Welcome back to the channel. It's another day, another dollar video. And today we're going to be talking about, is the New York drill scene dying down, dying out? This is a topic that I've seen a couple people talking about on the internet, specifically on Reddit. I've seen a few people posting up, trying to have a discussion whether New York drill was dying. And I'm not going to say whether it is dying or whether it's not. I'm just going to give you a few point of views, basically reasons why I think it is and reasons why I think it's not dying. But before we even get into that, I'm going to give you a little history about me and how I came up, how I grew up, how I got into music. So I was born in Harlem. I was raised in Brooklyn, specifically Marlboro Projects when I was a kid. I ain't lived there too long, like my early years, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I was living in Marlboro Projects. And my love of hip-hop, rap music came from my mom. She would be bumping Mary J, Wu-Tang, Biggie, Big Pun throughout the house while she was cleaning. And that's how I grew into that music. That's how I fell in love with hip-hop music, right? So I'm going to be 34 in 2 days. I was born in 1988, June 2nd. Shout out to all my Geminis. Gemini gang, we the best. Yeah, my birthday's in 2 days. Shout out to me, man, 34 years old. So I grew up and I got to see a lot of different eras of hip hop, right? The early 90s was the grimy era. The late 90s was like the shiny suit era. We remember with Puff Daddy, Bad Boys. He had the locks wearing shiny suits. The early 2000s was like the golden era of hip hop to me. We had the Rough Riders. We had, you know, Nelly. We had Eminem. You know, Jay-Z was running things at that time, throwback era. And then the 2000s to the mid 2000s was like the G-Unit, Dipset, D-Block era, right? Then we had the Lil Wayne era. I would say the Lil Wayne era was from 2006 to 2010. I would say Lil Wayne had that era on lock. Also, it was like the auto-tune era. A lot of artists was doing the auto-tune shit. And then 2011 to like 2021, I would say is Drake era. You could say 2022 if y'all want. I would say that was all Drake, even though drill music came out around 2012, I want to say. I don't know the exact date. But I got to see all these different eras of hip hop. And the reason why that's relevant is because it's going to explain to you my point of views, why I say certain things, why I think a certain way. I got to see a whole bunch of different eras of hip hop and music and how it shifted to what it is now. If I'm going to say that New York drill's dying, I'm going to have to start with Pop Smoke being the beginning of the end, honestly. Y'all going to be like, how? You know, recently K-Flock was locked up not too long ago. Dthang, a lot of dudes from RPT, and a lot of New York drill rappers is behind bars. Busy Banks, Chef G, a lot of dudes, right? So we can see that a lot of the main dudes that's putting out music on the drill side of things, they're arrested, right? And that's going to actually mess it up for everybody. You're going to be like, yo, but there's other drill rappers. Like, how's that going to mess it up for everybody? Because, look, it's simple. When the hottest rappers making that kind of music is locked up, bro, they the ones that was pushing the music scene forward. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that really was doing numbers and had a lot of people tuning in just for them. So, yeah, you know, you might be making drill music and you beefing with a dude that's flaming hot, but that don't mean you're going to get the same type of engagement, the same type of people going to be checking out your music. But let's say if that was the case, if you beefing with the hottest rapper, he gets locked up and you're the only one putting out music and he can't respond, then it's messing it up for everybody, because if he was still out, everybody would be checking in to see what you saying. Oh, he dissed him back. Oh, he dropped another diss. They're going to be wanting to see the back and forth. Now, if it's just one person dropping disses, then after a while, they're going to lose interest. Like, well, he can't respond because he's locked up, right? And another thing, this still ties into my first point, you know, about all the top rappers being locked up that make drill music in New York, right? Look at Atlanta, right? This is like a little bit different, but it still ties into it because it's like this, right? Atlanta's been running music for a long ass time. Before it was New York, now Atlanta got it. And the reason why is because even if dudes don't like each other, they support the music, bro. They might not like each other, but they still support the music. The reason why? Because if a rapper from their city is doing good, everybody's going to promote it. Everybody's going to support it. And if he does good, that means that could open up doors for the next dude. So you should want your op to do good musically. You should want your op's music to be played everywhere, because if your op's music is doing good, there's a chance that it might happen for you too. But New York's never been like that, bro. Everybody in New York want to be the king. Everybody's the king. Everybody want the throne. And it's always going to be that ego. You don't want the next man music to blow up. But in hindsight, if his music blow up, then you have a chance too. You know what I'm saying? New York needs to cultivate that networking, bro. And that's one thing that holds the city back. So that's my point number one. Oh shit, I almost totally forgot. I brought up Pop Smoke. The reason why I brought up Pop Smoke and why it ties into why New York drill's dying. Pop Smoke would have been alive right now. He would have been running things. He would have been the man. He's already a legend to me personally, but he still didn't have enough time to actually show what he was capable of. And in the small amount of time, he showed what he was capable of, but he didn't get a chance, honestly, like a full chance. He was just getting started, and he was already getting so many cosigns, doing music with 50, Quavo. Like, come on, like, his run in the beginning reminded me of 50. Like, I've always said this, he gave me that 50 vibe for a reason. And it's crazy why 50 ended up executive producing his album. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying that before that even happened. Like, he just reminded me of 50, bro. And you see how 50, like, he blew up to be a megastar, and he did songs with everybody. Justin Timberlake, Snoop Dogg, everybody. I felt like Pop Smoke would have been one of those. An artist that would have been transcending drill music, because he would have did music with everybody, and that would have helped the whole New York scene, bro. Honestly. So Pop Smoke's untimely demise, yeah, that's a blow to New York drill. It's unfortunate, because it seems like that's always the trend. New York will have a... Matter of fact, I gotta save this point, because this is gonna go towards the end. I'll bring this point up again. All right, my second point is K Flock getting locked up. You can even add Dthang into that, because they were the two hottest as far as the Bronx drill. You know, I'm saying New York drill as a whole, but Bronx drill had the torch right now for a minute. I will say they still got it, but I feel like it is dying down a little bit, right? And them two being locked up is the main factor. K Flock had so many eyes on them, was arguably the hottest. You know what I'm saying? Then it was Dthang. And then there's going to be people that be like, yo, but there's other Bronx drill rappers. Yeah, but they don't have the impact that these two have. And it is what it is. It's facts, bro. It's the numbers. It was just everything going surrounding that situation. K Flock, Dthang. They had the whole world tapping into that shit. And that is a blow. And there are other rappers, yeah. They nice still, but they not going to have that impact that K Flock and Dthang had. I'm sorry. So them being locked up, yeah, that is contributing to the downfall of New York drill just a little bit. Nah, not even a little bit. I think that's actually a main factor too. You know, K Flock at the height of his career crashed out, bro. Honestly, allegedly. You know, allegedly he crashed out. I'm not a fucking lawyer. I'm not a detective. I don't know what happened. That's what they saying. So I'm just letting you know what they saying. But hopefully that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been one of the dumbest things that a rapper ever did, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's a major contributor to the New York drill music actually dying down. That would be one of them. Like it or not, it is what it is. Dthang, K Flock were the hottest dudes, bro. There's other rappers here that are nicer than them, probably lyrically. They are, matter of fact, not probably. They are other Bronx drill rappers that are lyrically better than them. I always say this, right? You could be the most lyrical rapper. That don't mean you're going to make the best songs. You know, I would say Jadakiss, he's one of the best. That don't mean every song he puts out is a masterpiece to me. You know, like French Montana, he might not be the best bar for bar dude, but he knows how to make good music, bro. Songs that get lit, you know, and put out hits. So being lyrical don't always equate to being good at making songs. You know, K Flock and Dthang, they had the it factor, bro. A lot of dudes don't have the it factor. star appeal, mass appeal. That's actually important. If you want to make music and reach a certain level, you got to have that it factor. And they had it. So that was my point number 2, why I feel drill in New York is dying. Now let's get to number 3. Number 3, now this doesn't really tie into New York drill. This ties into New York as a whole, right? This New York scene, music scene as a whole, rap scene as a whole, right? It used to be a point where New York music was about who was the biggest hustler. And now with the drill shit, it's like who's the biggest demon, who's the biggest shooter. And I feel like, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I didn't like drill music, bro. At a point, I hated drill music. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it because I felt like it gives dudes that are not really talented clout just because they're being disrespectful on tracks. Not necessarily because they're talented. So you can just get on a track and be disrespectful, but you don't even have to be good and you will get clout off of that. And I didn't like that because I felt like music, rap music and hip hop, New York was always about who's the illest, who's the best rapper, like who's lyrically nicer, putting out the best music, you know. And it was about gangster music too, but it was about like who was the biggest hustler, like the Jay-Z's, you know. That's how Jay-Z rapped about being a big time hustler. 50, but 50 was more of a gangster and a hustler. So it was like, you know, I don't blame drill music 100% because gangster music been around before that. They was rapping about killing before that, but I feel like the drill shit is way more demonic. The frequencies, you know, and it's all about drill, 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 kill, kill, kill. The kids listen to that shit too much, bro. And I feel like the drill music will program you, bro. It programs your mind. If that's all you listening to, then you're gonna be small-minded. Back then, before, rappers used to be like teachers, bro. You get a history lesson listening to certain rappers, or, you know, they were storytellers. You know, it was way more advanced, and it feels like drill ain't really advanced. It's a step backwards. Feel me? It really is. And then some of y'all gonna be mad at me, but it's the truth. I'd rather keep it 100 with you, and you don't like me for the truth than to like me for being fake. And that's not something that I would ever be, bro. I just got to keep it 100 with you, whether y'all like me or not, whether you like what I'm saying or not. I feel like that's the best policy, right? You know, if kids is all they listening to is drill music, bro, like they not growing their mind. It's small-minded shit because that's all they're going to know. Back then, rappers was talking about all kinds of things lyrically, you know. Bro, it's like reading a book. You're going to get smarter the more you read. If the more you listen to something that's actually creative and, you know, metaphoric, bars and punchlines, you're gonna get better at that. You know, if you're a rapper, if I listen to dudes like Jadakiss all day, I'm gonna be a better rapper instead of listening to like a Waka Flocka. No disrespect to Waka Flocka, I'm just saying, keeping it 100, bro. The more things you listen to and pay attention to, it rubs off on you. And that was my issue with the drill shit. So I feel like New York there needs to be some type of balance in the music, man. Every artist that comes out of New York don't gotta be a drill rapper. And now this ain't, like I said, this wasn't just specifically the drill. This point is for the whole New York scene as a whole. All right, so let's get to my point number 4. Well, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think that's all I got so far for why I feel like it is dying. I might have to actually think about it and make another video, a part 2 to this. But now I'm gonna go into why I think it's in a good spot and why I don't think it's dying. All right, number 1. New York has been trend setting with the dances. Every fucking couple of years, there's always a new dance coming out of New York. The sample drills was the wave. I do feel like a lot of artists are overdoing it. I need to calm down a little bit. Not just because you got a sample don't mean that shit gonna be a hit, bro. You know, everybody's looking for the next talk facts. It's not gonna happen, bro. You know, and I feel like y'all can't keep relying on that. And to be honest, bro, y'all be sampling some classics that y'all ain't got no business rapping on, bro. Y'all got to save those beats for dudes that's going to do it justice. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, bro. Sorry, it's the truth. You know, and I feel like, yeah, you know, we trend set it with that, though, with the sample drill, the dances. Like, New York will always find a way to get lit. We the Mecca, bro. We started this shit, and it's only right. And y'all notice how every couple of years, there's a dude from New York that comes out and is not necessarily running the rap game, but doing the most numbers, have the most clout at the time. Like I said, Pop Smoke. he would have been running the shit if he would have still been around. We had Bobby Shmurda when he first came out, but then he got locked up. 6ix9ine when he first came out. Y'all could hate him, call him a rat, whatever. It is what it is. At one point, that boy was like Midas. Everything he's touching was turning to gold and platinum. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the most numbers. So I feel like there will always be an artist to come out of New York every now and then that's going to be running shit. You know, the whole scene musically, not just New York. But right now, it feels like a void. Well, I won't say a void because Fabio, I feel like he's been hotter than fish grease. Everything he been hopping on, he been killing. Like he's having a good run right now. You know, so shout out to Fabio. And what I like about Fabio, when y'all listen to him, bro, he ain't talking about smoking deads every track. He ain't mentioning names. He just kills the track. He talk about his ops, but ops could be anybody. Feel me? He ain't really too specific. Unless you know the history, then you know who he talking about. But that's one thing I like about Fabio, bro. Like, he ain't really mentioning so many people, and he just puts out good music, bro. Let him be an example of what New York drill rappers should aspire to. The Pop Smokes, the Fabios. You know, I haven't heard too much of Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. I might have to start giving them a chance because I know they got a good fan base and a lot of people recommend their music. So I may do some reactions to their music soon. Give me some music to react to from them. But yeah, Fabio, like, he should be the prime example, bro, because he ain't dissing deads. He talk about his ops, but he ain't being specific. And he just dropping fire music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with that. Number 2, listen, man. There's always going to be labels looking for the next thing. The next big artist to come out of New York, bro. You know, and the beauty of it, y'all don't really got to sign to no labels, bro. Y'all could just put out, I would recommend y'all artists all make your own YouTube pages. Put your music out on your YouTube page. Have a fucking, I forgot what that streaming app is where you could put your music on there and get paid for it. DistroKid. Put your shit out on that. And build your buzz up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Build your buzz up. Let the labels come to you. Don't go searching for a deal. Get your buzz up, build your fan base. You'll make your own money because once you have your YouTube page, all that money, and once it's monetized, it's going to go straight to your pockets, bro. If you're an independent artist coming up, there's ways to get on, man. As long as the music is good, y'all got to be honest with yourselves, bro. Y'all can't be mad if the music is trash and nobody's liking it. That's on you. You got to work harder, get better, practice. Shit don't happen overnight. There's opportunities out there. You know, y'all don't gotta go to no label. Let them come to you. Build your fan base. Yada, yada, yada. In New York, bro, all the labels are here in New York. Dudes used to come to New York just to get a deal. You had to come to New York because the labels is here. So there's always going to be labels looking for new artists, especially with the drill, because they know drill music is the most popular music for the kids right now. It's sad to say, but it is the truth. Kids love the drill music. You know, and y'all got to realize too, y'all be crashing out because of what fans are saying online on the internet. But these be suburban white kids telling y'all, oh, go slide for your homie, go do this. They don't care. Soon as you get locked up, they're going to be bumping the next dude's music. So don't be throwing away your life for your career, bro. And for these fans, don't let them gas you up to move hot and make some mistakes, bro. Because life is precious. You only get one chance, and that would be a big mistake, guys. Yeah, I feel like New York is still in a good spot, man. Like, listen, this is the Mecca. There's a lot of talent out here. Dudes that are nice, they just need an opportunity to shine. And one thing that be annoying me with some of y'all that be watching my reactions, because y'all be like, certain lines, I'll be like, yo, that don't make sense. Y'all be like, how? He said this and that. Bro, y'all be overhyping the wackest shit, bro. Y'all be acting like they saying something that's so mind-blowing. Like, I never heard, bro. I done grew up on Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, Eminem. Like, none of these rappers are saying anything special, bro. And y'all be getting me tight, like, yo, that's hot. Nah, that's your opinion, bro. That shit is not that hot. And y'all be getting so, yo, dude will be screaming the loudest. Y'all think he's fire just because he's screaming the loudest. Just because somebody's screaming the loudest or louder than the next dude don't mean that that's good, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I understand because I used to defend what I love too. Y'all love the music, y'all gonna defend it, but y'all gotta be honest. If you truly love something, you're gonna be honest about it, because honesty will actually make it get better. That's like when you have a man in the studio, your man with you in the studio, and you saying some whack shit, and they like, nah, that was fire. Nah, man, if it's whack, tell him it's whack so he could get better. That's my issue with some of y'all. But y'all young, so I understand, because I used to defend my favorite rapper, Lloyd Banks. There's some songs he put out that weren't always the best, but I didn't take no slander. I just defend them loyally. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, when you get older, you realize you can't always do that. All right, but yeah, this is my opinion. I think we're still in a good spot. You know, we will always find something to trendsetters, because we are the trendsetters, bro. The home of the trendsetters is here. New York, bro. Whether it's a new dance, a new type of sound, the new lingo. That's one thing I love about the New York drill shit is the lingo y'all be coming up with. Y'all be saying some shit. I'm like, okay. You know, the knocker, she a leg, she a tree. I'll be like, okay. You know, I love that we come up with these words. Some of y'all might say it wasn't New York. I don't know. I hear New York rappers say it. The drill rappers. All right, but if you enjoyed this video, let me know, man. Drop a like if y'all want me to do more videos like this. I want to drop more videos like this on my second channel, the DollaCast, but I feel like I'm going to just have to focus on this main channel until people start really waking up and seeing that your boy got some heat, and I could get more people on my other channel. Also, I got a gaming channel. If y'all like the gaming shit, I'll make videos on games, gameplays, talking about games, reviews. Let me know if y'all like that, man. Anyway, it's your boy Dollars. I'ma holla. If there's anything I missed in this video, let me know and I'll make a follow-up. I'll do a part 2 to this. Alright, it's your boy Dollars. I'm out of here.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.